SK here, and today we're going something that we don't ordinarily do, or like occasionally do. We are doing a theory video, so sit back, relax, get your popcorns, and start listening to my creepy voice because I just got my faces. I sound weird, and I don't care. Let's just start this video. So recently what has happened is that Microsoft released a game on a Nintendo Switch, a non-Xbox game they have released for this fellow right here. Wait, let me bring it. For this fellow right here now. This fellow, if you don't know, it's the Nintendo Switch. It's pretty good, it's slim. It's one of my favorite consoles besides the PS4. So I literally use it every now and then. So just gonna keep it there. So Microsoft has released Cuphead for the Nintendo Switch. This guy right here for the Nintendo Switch. Now, if you know or what, that's quite weird because Xbox have their own Microsoft have their own console, and why don't they just keep it exclusive? Now, my theory comes here. Is Microsoft going the SEGA way? Now, if you guys don't know, SEGA was a video game company, or still is, that creates video games. Now, before, back in the 90s or the 80s, I don't know, I wasn't born there, they used to make game consoles. But now, they make only video games for Nintendo. Like, mostly Sonic. By the way, that's one of my favorite SEGA games ever. Did you even hear me, guys? Okay. I don't know if you guys heard me. So what has been happening is that it's on the Nintendo Switch. That's quite weird because in the Nintendo video they said we have a new game, Cuphead, from our dear friends at Microsoft. I don't know, something like that. Dear friend. Now note these two words. Dear friend. This is because, now I don't know if you know, but Microsoft and Nintendo have gotten a lot into court cases against each other, and I don't know, I ain't feeling good about that. Dear friends, note that point in your brain. They have met into courts a lot of times because sometimes for some thing like some, what do you call this is very similar to our game, this is very similar, this is our console. Just because of these purposes they've got into courts. Now, I don't know if you know, but I'm pretty sure they won't take the SEGA way. Now, the SEGA way, I just explained you. Did I explain you? I'll just explain it again for all those that SEGA used to make consoles back in the 1980s, I don't know, and slowly their production market and financial market went down, so they weren't able to create more consoles, but they were able to create video games. They had enough money to create video games, but not consoles. Now, I don't know if you know, but when I was small, when I'm still small, but little more small, I had a Wii U. Normal Wii, not a Wii U, normal Wii. On that, I had two games. One was, I believe, Wii Sports, and one was Wii Mario Olympics. Now, in that Wii Mario Olympics, my favorite game used to be, my favorite character used to be Sonic because he was fast. Because I mostly used to play running games, and playing as Sonic just gave me that feel, you know. And nowadays, I don't know. So that's how Sega, like you understand that Sega stopped making consoles. Now with Microsoft case, they aren't lacking in any financial problems or anything like that. So what is the reason that they're doing Sega? Now there are two reasons why they could be doing this. Like maybe they saw the success of Sega after they stopped making video game consoles and they started making video games for other companies. Is they had a financial rise of about $1 million or so, I don't remember, and what Microsoft might be thinking, if they do the same thing, they also might have a financial rise. And I don't know if you know or not, but I'm not really a fan of Xbox consoles because first of all, the controller, like how can you just hold like this? Like how? I'm used to like a PS4 controller, by the way, my favorite console. Like how do you keep your hands like this? This is how a Nintendo Switch is. Now I'm not used to having hands like this, so I don't really use this for anything much. The only thing I like to play on this is Let's Go Pikachu and Mario Kart and Splatoon. Well, I have more games and maybe ARMS and Zelda and Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, there are many games, but I don't like playing Fortnite on this thing. I like playing Fortnite on my PS4 because it's a better controller. So what I usually do is, like, I'm not a fan of the Xbox controller, so am I not of this. I mostly like to play FPS games, shooting games, and for shooting games, this thing, like these kind of controls aren't really going to match it up. So my friend I don't own my Xbox, but my friend does. So I'm going to be telling you his reviews on his Xbox. And note this because this is one of the reasons why Microsoft might be shutting down. So recently what's been happening with his Xbox is that sometimes whenever he's playing games, it has a frame lag and it freezes for about 10 to 20 to 30, like for some seconds or so. And after the game freezes, his Xbox controller stops working. It literally stops. So he has to plug it in USB. And his bed is much like my bed right here. Like he sits at the back and his TV is like right there, like very in front of you. And the cable he has can't reach till here also, like to me also. So doing this for him doesn't feel good. He has frame lags right in between. He's playing some games or some. And what he's done is he's reported this to Microsoft support and all. They've sent him another Xbox or something, but it was still having frame lag and all that. And sometimes what happens is whenever he opens a game, it doesn't load and crashes his Xbox, deleting his data. And once he was trying to open COD, I think, so Call of Duty, and what happened was, as he starts it, his Xbox shuts down, everything, like his Xbox shuts down. So what he does is he restarts his console and all his data was gone, like all of his Xbox data, like his account, all that was gone, and he doesn't even go, and like I don't know what happened, but yeah, so that's one reason. Now listen to the wait, I already told you two reasons, right? One is because they think that the Sega way can be useful for them, or two, that because of this they can't fix all this and they'll have to shut it down. Now I don't know what's been happening, but yeah, so that's my theory. So yeah, I guess that's it. Take care. I'm not good. I'm not I'm going to play that song. So yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Comment down below what do you think of the SEGA way that what Xbox is doing, and if you guys want to check out another video, you can check it out right here or here once the end card rolls around, and you can subscribe here once the end card rolls around again. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and hit that bell button, hit that subscribe button, and like every day. This was Kegi signing out. Peace!